First win as a Jaguar. How does that feel?
Good. Yeah, it was fun. I think going out here with a great team and people that I've gotten to know over the past few months, it's been really fun, and just got to keep carrying that momentum. And it's a 1 week season. Everyone always says that. In the preseason too, you got to stack good days and move on to the next game. So really looking forward to Atlanta next week too.
So often in the preseason, you want to worry about your own performance, but you kind of have to realize that a lot of the other guys on this roster are relying on you to help them put good stuff on tape as well. Can you talk about that responsibility and being able to put a couple touchdowns on the board for your guys?
Yeah, I think there's always things we can clean up, and I've been very fortunate to be a starter and not have to play, and then also in this situation, having to play. But I always want to be on the field, and these guys always want to be on the field. So I know it means a lot to a lot of people, and we're going to show passion and energy, and I thought the young guys in the offensive line did a good job overall, and the starters did a good job on the sideline communicating. That's another thing you look for in those situations, like Trevor and everybody, and Christian and Gabe. So I thought it was good for all of us to come together and win.
It was a little bit of a mixed bag in terms of protection tonight, but on the 2 touchdown passes, you did get the time to be able to step in and throw.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough defense. They're going to light us up a little bit, and they did a good job. And sometimes in preseason they don't bring blitzes, and sometimes they don't really care. So you're going to get both in every game, and I expected it. I planned for it. We all planned for it, and I took a few sacks. Like I fell on myself. That wasn't very good. But like some of them, you have to look at actually what happened. Like was it my fault? Was it a coverage thing? Was it a pickup, like a blitz pickup? I mean, I thought they did good for the most part, and I can get the ball out quicker and throw it away or do whatever. So I'll watch it and see what happened.
Coming back in from after watching CJ get hurt, I mean, how quickly did it get you back into the flow with the touchdown?
Yeah. I mean, it's always got to be ready, and thought the offense moved the ball well, and we had to go down and score, and we did. But we'll watch the film, like I said, and see what we can do better and continue to grow. I thought the young guys did a good job with the tempo. If you look at the tempo of the last couple of drives, like getting up on the ball and calling the play, that's a big part of the offense here. Stressing the defense, all that stuff. So I thought they did a good job with that.
We talk about scenarios. I feel like you guys were able to simulate a couple of them. You get a 2-minute drive, and for you, that scenario in the fourth quarter having to come back in, I mean, that's what the reality would be like in the regular season for you.
Yeah, for sure. That's a good point. I mean, like I said, you always got to be ready, and that was a good example of, hey, you think you're out for a little bit, and then, hey, you're back in. So that could happen in the season or whatever, and it's a great opportunity to just go out there and refocus your mind and really push the young guys. And they did. I was telling them to hurry and get on the ball and stuff, and they responded well. And I think when you do that, the offense, moves the ball better.
What's the experience been like playing in front of the hometown crowd?
It's good. I think the preseason crowds have been really good, and looking forward to watching the guys in the regular season. And love Jacksonville. It's a great football town. I know high school football starting back up, so I'm looking forward to watching that, and excited for the regular season too.
How do you feel about the Bulldogs this year?
I think they'll be pretty good. I got Reigns week 1, so we'll see what happens.
How liberating is this offense that you're working under with Coach Peterson? And,
I mean, I've talked about it a bunch. They're all offensive guys, and Doug, Press, Mike McCoy, Andrew Briner. So it's like you have a full plethora of knowledge that you can just bounce ideas off of, and that's my whole goal coming here is just learn as much as I can from Trevor and CJ, and I feel like they've done that, and it's showing a little bit on the field, but I got to be consistent. That's the biggest challenge for me is be consistent and lead the young guys, and for the young guys to be consistent as well. That's what I see it as.
Okay, Tank, we talked last week after the game, and it was limited reps for you in that one. You got a lot more reps in this game tonight. How does the body feel coming out of this game, a game where you put some good stuff on tape?
I feel healthy. I feel good, just ready to go. Like I told you last week, just ready to go, get going, and I feel great, though.
It feels like with these joint practices, a lot of the hard work's really put in those joint practices. Did you notice anything different, any tells maybe from what you saw over the course of those joint practices, having seen the Bucs a little bit?
Yeah, just going over how they blitz, their safety rotation, same thing was in the game. So when they did it, it was kind of easy to pick up and just grinding day by day with each other, getting better, going against a jam defense and, just doing what we do best. So it was good to recognize that in practice and in the game. It was good.
I feel like one of the impressive things about the performance, too, is you're doing it with a lot of the second line of the offensive linemen. Talk about their performance and the holes they were creating for you out there, the blocking they were doing.
Those guys was fighting. We all come out and play, try to put our best foot forward and fight. We got to go get You know, when practice starting Monday, we got to go out there and get better every day, you know. But them guys did their job. They did what they supposed to do. You know, as runners, we have to make people miss, and that's our job. You know, create things and make things happen. So, but they did a great job. They are improving a lot. We are improving in the back room, the running back room. So it's amazing.
What stood out to you about Mac's performance tonight?
Matt just always, you know, he always himself. He never trying to be anyone else. He always himself. He a joyful person. He loves to have fun. He always himself. I like that about Matt. He did real good out there, you know, and he was just playing free and fun. So it all come down to that, having fun out there, and that's what he did.
Chad able to get out there, get a lot of reps and a lot of experience out there with the rest of your teammates, and that was really the big goal here for you and a lot of the guys that played this evening.
Yeah, it's really just getting those opportunities out there. You know, there's a lot of younger guys that were able to play that game, and so it's awesome to be able to go from the joint practices and just be able to play fast, really, and I think you saw a lot of guys doing that tonight.
Who popped for you as you're seeing your teammates all around you kind of making plays? Who really stood out to you that you're like, okay, go have yourself a game, friend?
Yeah, I think, you know, offensively, I liked how hard Tank was running the ball. I liked, you know, Austin was making plays, Max was making plays, Brevin with the touchdown on the sideline, that was awesome to see. Then defensively, I think all around, you know, the linebackers, the younger linebackers that were coming in, making some plays, defensive line getting the sacks, the way that we ended the game there was awesome to see, and the stop that we had on that goal line. So I think all around, you could pick a player from each position, and they were making plays out there.
For you, how do you like the performance that you put on tape for yourself and showcasing what you can do?
Yeah, I think it's, you know, it's important whenever you have those opportunities to make those plays, and I feel like, you know, when the opportunities came to me tonight, I was able to go show what I was able to do, and so I'm happy with it.
What do you think is clicking for the defense under Ryan Nielsen? It's obviously so early, but the early flashes have been really promising so far.
Yeah, I think, you know, it kind of goes back to the mindset that we have each and every day. You know, he really treats each day like a game day, and so with that, we're trying to align and adjust before the pre-snap. When the pre-snap is what we talk about a lot, and then it's also attack and aggressive, and I think you're able to see that with our play, how guys are attacking the ball, getting hard hits, and I think it just allows us to play fast too, and just being able to trust one another out there.